16 teams in the lottery, only teams positioned from 1 through 11 in the pre-draft order can claim the first overall pick. If a team positioned from 12 to 16 wins the draft lottery, that means Anaheim would be locked in at number 1. And teams cannot win the lottery more than twice in a 5-year period. The time has come. Let's get this started. Here's Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly.
Good evening. On behalf of the National Hockey League, I'd like to welcome our 16 teams participating in tonight's event, and I wish you each good luck as we reveal the results of tonight's draft lottery. With that, let's get it started. The number 16 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to Calgary Flames.
Calgary did not have a first-round pick last year, but they will be picking 16th overall for the 4th time in franchise history.
The number 15 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Nashville Predators.
This will be GM David Poyle's last draft representing the franchise since its inception. Former head coach Barry Trotz will be taking over GM duties in July.
The number 14 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Pittsburgh Penguins.
The Penguins had a 16-season playoff run and saw that come to an end. But the upside is they'll be picking 14th, and they have a top 15 pick for the first time in a little over a decade.
The number 13 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Buffalo Sabres.
Major improvements in Western New York for the Sabres with a 91-point campaign. They'll be picking 13th for the 7th time in franchise history and the first time since they selected Zach Kassian in 2009.
The number 12 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Ottawa Senators.
As mentioned, since this pick isn't a top 5 pick, the selection transfers to Arizona, and as a condition of the Jacob Chychrun trade, the Coyotes will be selecting 12th for the 4th time in franchise history.
The number 11 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Vancouver Canucks.
Patrick Allvin will be heading his second draft for Vancouver in the Pacific Northwest. This is the last time that the Canucks had selected 11th overall, which was way back in 1982.
The number 10 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the St. Louis Blues.
The St. Louis Blues will have 3 first-round picks for general manager Doug Armstrong for the first time since 2007.
The number 9 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Detroit Red Wings.
The last time they had the 9th overall pick in Motown was back in 2017 when they took forward Michael Rasmussen.
The number 8 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Washington Capitals.
Their 8-season playoff run came to an end with the 8th overall pick. They will have, though, the top 10 selection for the first time since 2007.
The number 7 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Philadelphia Flyers.
After taking Cutter Gauthier 5th overall last year, the Flyers will be selecting 7th for the 5th time in franchise history.
The number 6 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Arizona Coyotes.
Last year, the Coyotes had 3 first-round selections, headlined by American Logan Cooley at 3 overall. This year, they'll be selecting 6th overall for the first time since taking Oliver Ekman-Larsson in 2009.
The number 5 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Montreal Canadiens.
Last year, Les Canadiens made a historic selection by taking Slovak Yuri Slafkowski 1st overall. This year, they'll be selecting 5th. The last time they had the 5th overall pick is when they took franchise ace in goal, Carey Price.
The number 4 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the San Jose Sharks.
This will be Mike Greer's second draft as a Sharks GM. They have never selected 4th overall but they have a top 5 pick for the first time since 1998. And there is our first change in the order, with Columbus dropping to 3rd. So now either Anaheim or Chicago will select first overall. Anaheim has never selected first overall, and the last time Chicago drafted number 1 was when they took future Hall of Famer Patrick Kane. We'll be back after this.
Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers, the first pick back in 2015. Game 3 in Edmonton versus Vegas, coming up after the lottery draft here on ESPN. The Vegas Golden Knights in Edmonton against Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and that red-hot Edmonton Oiler power play. You see the countdown to Game 3. No one's been better than Leon Draisaitl, first player in history with 6 goals through the first 2 games of a playoff series. 3 picks remain in the lottery. Here's Bill Daly once again.
Good luck to each of Anaheim, Columbus, and Chicago. We'll start with number 3. The number 3 overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Columbus Blue Jackets.
There's a look at John Davidson and Jarmo Kekalainen out in the Buckeye State in Columbus, Ohio. Watch parties are going nuts so far. You can see on the right, we've got the Anaheim Ducks fans that are going bonkers. And on the left, that is the scene, and it is set now for the final 2. Anaheim Ducks General Manager Pat Verbeek, and on the left, General Manager of the Chicago Blackhawks, Kyle Davidson. Without further ado, Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly, take it away.
The first overall selection in the 2023 NHL Draft belongs to the Chicago Blackhawks. Number 2, the Anaheim Ducks.
Bedlam in Chicago. Chicagoland fans high-fiving on their feet, going nuts, as they should be. You can see the smiles on the face of their general manager, Kyle Davidson, who certainly has to be enthusiastic about this great news for their franchise and, of course, their amazing fans. We'll see Chicago make their selection. And as we can see here, the Chicago Blackhawks now have that first overall selection. This will be the second time drafting first overall since 07 with the great Patrick Kane. First round picks in the previous drafts include Kevin Korchinski, Frank Nazar, Sam Rinzel, Nolan Allen, and Lucas Reichel. Let's welcome in Chicago Blackhawks General Manager Kyle Davidson. Kyle, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling a little bit stunned, to be honest, but I'm just really excited for the city of the Blackhawks organization. We've got a ton of staff in the next room here that I could hear go nuts when Bill turned the card over, and yeah, I'm a little bit speechless, to be honest, but really, really excited.
How does this potentially change the course of the future for the Chicago Blackhawks?
Well, I think it's anytime you can add elite talent like we'll be able to add in this draft, and with the first overall selection, it's a monumental thing, and so it's extremely exciting. I'm really excited for the fan base, the city, and the organization, but it's in the end, it's one piece. It's a big piece, but it's one piece that will go into building this team down the road. So we're excited, and it's a great day.
Well, catch your breath, get some oxygen, and more importantly, go celebrate with your staff and your fans. Congratulations to you and the Chicago Blackhawks and the city of Chicago.
Thank you.
We'll see Chicago make their selection at the 2023 Upper Deck NHL Draft at Bridgestone Arena in Music City, Smashville, Tennessee. Tune in for round 1, Wednesday, June 28th on ESPN, Sportsnet, and TBS Sports. And Thursday, June 29th for round 2 through 7, right here on the NHL Network, Rogers, and KVR. That'll do it for us from NHL Network Studios here in Secaucus, New Jersey. Thanks to all you amazing NHL fans around the world for watching. And congratulations again to the Chicago Blackhawks for winning the 2023 Draft Lottery. We'll see you in Nashville.
Holy Nikes.